In a classroom full of noise, jokes, and laughter sat a boy who never spoke. 13-year-old Aryan, always silent. Not because he had nothing to say, but because no one ever cared to listen. "Zero again!" a loud voice echoed. His classmate held Aryan's test paper high, marked with a big red 0. The class laughed. Aryan didn't react. He just stared down at his desk. Because this wasn't the first time, and sadly, it wouldn't be the last. Then came a new teacher. Her name was Miss Mara. She walked into the classroom not with shouts, but with silence. She didn't mock the weak, she noticed them. And it didn't take her long to notice Aryan. One afternoon, when the others had gone, she sat beside him and softly asked, "Aryan, why do you think you're stupid?" He blinked, surprised. No one had ever asked him that. She smiled and said, "I've seen your eyes. They're not empty. They're waiting for someone to believe." That night, Aryan stood in front of a mirror, staring at the boy everyone had called useless. But this time, he looked deeper, and for the first time, he whispered to himself, "What if she's right?" The next night, he opened his books. One page, then another. The numbers confused him. The words made no sense. But he didn't stop, because now he had a reason to try. A spark had been lit. Weeks passed. The final exams arrived. This time, Aryan wasn't afraid. He sat with confidence. He remembered Miss Mara's words, "Don't aim for perfect, just be better than yesterday." And he wrote with hope. On result day, the room was loud. Students rushed to get their results. Aryan sat still. His heart raced. Miss Mara walked up to him and gently placed a paper on his desk. 89 out of 100. His hands trembled. His eyes filled with tears. He had passed. The classroom went silent as Aryan stood up. He walked to the front of the room and said, "For years, I believed I was a failure, because everyone told me I was. But then one person believed in me, and that belief changed my life." Aryan grew up to become a motivational speaker. Today, he tells his story to children everywhere, not to show how far he's come, but to tell the next Aryan out there, you are not alone, and you are not a failure. Because sometimes all it takes is one person to believe. That person could be you. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wordwoven Tales. We bring you real stories with real emotions and real learning. Stories that touch your heart and grow your English.